Marine Embassy guard found guilty of espionage. Good morning. At 8 o'clock, we have clear skies, 75 degrees on KEBC, Oklahoma City. The verdict is in at the court-martial of Sergeant Clayton Loantree, the former Marine guard at the U.S. Embassy in Moscow. Correspondent Eric Inkberg covered the trial.
3 hours and 50 minutes after beginning deliberations, a military jury found Marine Sergeant Clayton Loantree guilty of espionage and 12 other criminal counts. The jury of 8 Marine Corps officers had heard Loantree described by government prosecutors as a traitor who sold out his country for sex and money provided by the KGB. As the verdict was read out, Loantree stood at attention between his lawyers, stone-faced, betraying no emotion. The jury will meet on Monday to set his punishment, which could be as severe as a life prison sentence.
Loantree's defense attorneys say they'll fight this to the end. Attorney William Kunstler says his client was a scapegoat, and furthermore, he didn't tell the Soviets anything they didn't already know. And the probe into the crash of Northwest Airlines Flight 255 now moves from the field into the laboratory. There they'll try to come to grips with conflicting evidence of whether the wing flaps and slats on the jet had been set properly for takeoff. And diplomatic relations between the U.S. and Iran have been decidedly cold for some time, but the U.S. is offering to thaw things out a bit. The Reagan administration says if Iran wants to meet with the U.S., that would be possible, as Iran's deputy foreign minister will be in New York next week for a UN disarmament meeting. And as far as Gary Hart's re-entering the 1988 presidential race, well, nobody seems to know what's going on. All of Hart's former aides are denying it. Hart's wife, Lee, says she knows nothing about it, and Hart won't confirm or deny a thing. Maybe they should ask Donna Rice what she knows. In Oklahoma news, a fight is brewing between Oklahoma and Arkansas over the Illinois River. Arkansas Attorney General had this ultimatum for Sooner Cities yesterday. You continue to oppose the Fayetteville waste dump, and we'll proceed to take you to court for the junk you dumped in our river. U.S. Representative Mike Sinar says that Oliver North is a media-created hero and not a real hero. The Oklahoma Democrat says that independent prosecutor Lawrence Walsh will ultimately have a tremendous impact on the public's perception of their hero. Unlike most other parts of Oklahoma, Sinar says that North is not a hero at all in his northeastern part of the state. In sports, Seattle linebacker Brian Bosworth makes his big league debut tonight. He'll be playing as a reserve against the St. Louis Cardinals. That's because he's still a rookie, and he says that he finds the pro defense system much more complex than back in college. And once again, sports fans scanning these sports scores in the morning paper won't find a 0 under the hit column next to Paul Molitor's name. The Milwaukee Brewers star hit safely his 36th straight game last night, extending the streak with a double against the Kansas City Royals. And KEBC weather for today, everybody sing along. Sunny, hot, a high around 100 degrees. Tonight, a slight chance of thunderstorms, a low of 73. Some relief may come tomorrow, though, as we have a 30% chance of some T-boomers. Our high only 93. Currently, it's clear and 75 degrees in the city. On Oklahoma's new leader, KEBC.